Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another political reading. This time it's on Candace Owens. If you haven't seen my last reading on her, I'll put a link to it up here. So Candace is making some really strong allegations. She is saying that allegedly there has been an attempt made on her life, or there will be, and she is suspecting that allegedly it's involving the French or the French government or the French president or something. Allegedly, I'm a little confused, but I'm gonna take a look at her and her situation and see if there was an attempt made on her life, see if I can figure out maybe where it's coming from. I don't know. I'm kind of shocked, and it's a wild, intense accusation, and I'm confused. So remember, these readings are light different chambers only, and let's get started. If you guys like these, hit that join button down below to join the YouTube members. There's a ton of additional content. There is a political reading on Donald Trump and Bill Clinton and their history. There is stuff on angels, demons, hell, the meaning of life. So much stuff. I mean, Taylor Swift. You can win a reading from me there. Pick a card. Story times. I do guided meditations for you guys where you kind of like go through and pick your own destiny. It's really fun. Join button down below. All right. So, Candace Owens, was there an attempt made on your life? What is going on? Clarification on was there an attempt? Okay. So the Ace of Swords is her, which is about regrets or missed opportunities. So that means she stepped in shit, right? The Ace of Pentacles is reversed. So that's the direct card for if there was an attempt made on her life. Now, Ace of Pentacles is about a loss of income. It's also about spending money and losing money. So I definitely think that they want to bankrupt her. And I do think that there has been money spent to go after her. The Queen of Wands being reversed, though, is really interesting to me because I don't think that their goal is to, like, completely get rid of her. I think their goal is to kind of, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Is the word neuter? Like, kind of, like, get around her circle. If they feel like if they cut her off from her sources, if they cut her off from her people, it's what I'm seeing is like Regina George. Remember in Mean Girls where they're like, to get rid of Regina George, you have to get rid of her army of skanks. That's kind of what this is like, where it's kind of like they're trying to get rid of all of the people around her. I don't know if I would say that it's like an attempt on life. I think that's a bit extreme. To me, it has to do with financial backings. If I bankrupt you, if I get rid of this, if I get rid of your sources, if I get rid of your income, or if I put money against your, competitors or give money to this, whatever, if I financially support or financially drain you or the people around you, I will be able to deal with you. I don't know if I feel like it's a direct threat. I wouldn't be surprised if she heard something like that, but I'm not sure if that's necessarily what's happening, because to me, if something that extreme, if she had proof that someone said that, then I would say that that's probably just a scare tactic. When you look at the Star reversed and the Justice card reversed with the Lovers card, they're trying to bait her into more legal issues. They're trying to bait her into saying things that she shouldn't say. And so that she looks crazy, so she loses her followers because she looks crazy, and they're doing things so that she can continuously rack up issues with the law and the legal system. So to me, they're kind of driving her insane. The King, she needs to be very careful. The King of Swords is reversed. The Hangman is reversed. The Knight of Pentacles. There are some people that she trusts that are being, for me personally, I feel like they're being supported. I don't know how, maybe financially, maybe not, I don't know. But they're being encouraged to feed her information to make her go crazy. Yeah, and it's people that I think she trusts that she shouldn't. So, and which is fucked up because it's going to make her more paranoid, which is what they want. But yeah, they're kind of trying to drive her crazy. Now, I'm trying to figure out who it is. I think it's going to be a little bit difficult. I mean, she has a lot of ops, so it's going to be hard to pinpoint exactly who it is. But the Nine of Swords is about driving her crazy and making her stressed out. And the Sun is upright with the Hermit being reversed too, which again, to me is about her happiness. It's trying to deprive her of her happiness. Interestingly enough, whoever it is does not have any interest of going after her family or her man. It's more along the lines of her connections in the political sphere and her resources and her sources. Six of Pentacles reverse, Five of Swords, Queen of Swords. They feel like the reason why they're going after her is they feel like she's a wild card and will say and do anything. She's not easily controlled, and they don't like that she can say whatever the fuck she wants. Granted, the Queen of Swords being reversed tells me that sometimes she helps them, sometimes she doesn't, right? So it's like sometimes she says something that'll help these people without realizing it, and sometimes she says things that'll hurt them, probably without realizing it. So they're just scared of a wild card because she will say anything. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and Three of Cups. Yeah, you're going to see a big support to try to back a competitor of hers. They're trying to replace her. They want to, their goal is to kind of drive her insane and then replace her with someone else. Maybe another female, so that like they can get the same demo, but they're trying to replace her. Yeah. Six of Cups, Judgment card reverse, and Four of Cups. She's got two main people after her. Two main political energies after her. Six of Cups makes me feel like it's two. Yep, there it is. The fucking Two of Cups. I knew it. They're not working together. So there are two main political entities that are going after her. They are not working together. I don't even think they're familiar with each other that much. Even if they are, it's just a common enemy. So she has two major ops coming after her. Two major ops in the political sphere coming after her. Both with different tactics. Five of Wands, Hierophant reverse, and Knight of Wands. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, is it about the things that she was saying with Charlie Kirk? I don't know if I would say it's directly about the Charlie Kirk thing. I think that's a part of it. I just think it's been going on before then. Because the Hierophant is reverse, right? So the Hierophant is a lack of follow through. The Knight of Wands is about things getting worse. And the Five of Wands, so that means that there's been an op before the Charlie Kirk thing. So maybe the second op is post Charlie Kirk, but I can tell you, again, we have the Two of Swords. There's at least one before. Whatever this is, it's a major political powerhouse, both of them, or major political powerhouses. To me, this is disinformation or misinformation or whatever. It's like, you know, when they throw bots at you and stuff like that. Quite interesting. I think they're trying to prevent her influence. I think that's what they're trying to do. I'm surprised that she's on their radar this hard. I'm a little confused about that, but it's like they don't believe that she has access to information. They're not worried. This is what's confusing to me. They're not worried about her spilling information that she shouldn't know. They're worried about her gaining favor with people and then saying something that's not true that causes them to fall. Because they feel like if she says something, people will believe it, even if it's crazy or even if there's only a small smidgen of truth. And so we can't have this. Very strange to me. You know, I'm not super educated on every single political thing, and I don't watch Candace Owens, so I don't really know what's going on, but maybe some of you can help me pinpoint what I'm seeing. The Ten of Cups being reversed, the King of Wands reversed, and the Four of Wands. Again, I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to discredit the claim, but what I am seeing, because maybe I'm wrong, but what I'm seeing, and maybe things will change, right? Maybe they up the ante. I don't know, right? But what I am seeing right now is trying to drive her insane, make her paranoid, and trying to discredit what she says so that if she does say something that maybe has a little bit of truth, nobody believes it. Kind of like, okay, maybe a little bit different, but similar. Kind of like Britney Spears, where she was kind of gaslit and driven kind of insane. And then now when she says something, no one believes her. It's similar. I keep seeing Brittany Murphy, which I don't understand. I don't understand the metaphor or what I'm supposed to... did this happen to Brittany Murphy? I know what happened to her, but I'm like beforehand. I don't know why I'm seeing Brittany Murphy. I'm not connecting the dots. Maybe I'm not educated enough on the topic here because I don't really watch Candace Owens, so I'm not sure. But why am I seeing Brittany Murphy? High Priest. Yeah, see, it's the trust that the audience, Six of Swords, the internet has in her. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Weird. That's weird, though. Why are you so obsessed with a political influencer? You know, something tells me that she's not the only political influencer that's dealing with this. Something tells me that more political influencers are dealing with this than we realize. On both sides. Or I guess all sides. Let me find out these political powerhouses or governments or whatever the hell it is are more in tuned with the internet than we thought. I'm going to leave it there. Hope you guys like that. If you did, join the YouTube members. Until next time, good luck. Girl, I feel this reading was full of tea. Like, I need to start doing my research because what is going